She likes
glamour, runway, style, fame.
She likes gossip. She likes
Boys, parties, style, fame.
Hi, and welcome to another episode of A Niu Yu. If you'd like to follow us on Facebook, we have a Facebook page, A Niu Yu, where you can see all of the explanations of the treatments that we discuss on our program. Tonight's show is dedicated to male sexual function, and we'll be talking to Mr. Andrew Mercia. So now we're going to talk to Mr. Andrew Mercia, who is a urologist, and we will be discussing the three main sexual cancers that males or men suffer from. Hi, Mr. Mercia,
Hi.
and thank you very much for your time.
Thanks to you as well.
Can you explain to us, first of all, exactly what a urologist is?
So basically, a urologist is a doctor. He is a surgeon as well, and our role is to take care of males and females as well. But today we'll be talking about the male side, and it will involve kidneys, bladder, and the genital organs of males. So basically, the testes, the prostate, and the penis.
Okay.
And if we were to focus on these three genital organs, the three of them can suffer, the male can suffer from cancers of these three organs.
Right.
So basically we have the testes, and testicular cancer is a cancer of young men. So the age group is around between 20 and 40. It's not a very common cancer, but it is a curable cancer. And
If caught early enough.
well, yes, but even in metastatic disease, if it is spread, the response to treatment sometimes is also curative. So it's one of those cancers where even if spread, in the majority of cases can be cured. So the most important thing from the very beginning is that males should be suspecting of testicular cancer even if they are young.
So like females do their breast self-examination, then males should be doing their testicular self-examination.
Definitely.
So, and they should,
from a young age group.
from around 20 they should
Yes,
start?
yes.
Okay, and how often should they do it?
Testicular examination is a very easy thing to do. Ideally, the man should be standing up in the shower, and they should do it at least once a week. So
Okay.
it involves the genital organs of males. The testes are very superficial, very easy to examine, and usually a lump is the presenting complaint, is the presentation of testicular cancer.
So, a silly question, but say for example with women, there is a time of the month that you are recommended to always
it.
do it because of hormones or
That's
whatever. With men, this doesn't apply.
No, it doesn't apply. It doesn't
And
apply.
any kind of lump is suspicious?
First of all, let's talk about the anatomy of the scrotum. The scrotum is the bag where one finds the testes, and the testes are the sexual organs. And the function of the testes are twofold. So we have two functions in the testes. 90% of the testicle forms sperm. The other 10% forms the male hormone, the testosterone. So that is the function of the testes. The semen, the ejaculate, and the sperm are completely different things. Okay,
Really?
the sperm is the cell itself,
Okay.
which is obviously microscopical. I mean, we don't
And
see
carried in the ejaculate.
it. That's it. And the ejaculate is the product of the prostate. So basically,
they're not actually made
they're-
together.
No, they're not made
They're
together.
two.
They are complete. It's a different process. The production of the sperm takes around 3 months. So basically, it's it's the factory of the sperm, the testicle, and the examination of, because we went into the function of the testicle,
Yes.
you know. So going back to the examination should involve basically touching the testes, and any lump within the testicle itself should be reported to the doctor.
Right. So that's, sorry.
If I may, not all lumps in the scrotum are testicular. So
Okay.
there are lumps within the scrotum, within the skin, within the bag, that might be cysts. And cysts are usually not malignant. So one important thing, although any lump in the scrotum should ideally be examined by a doctor, The cyst itself, if it is a cyst outwith the testicle, is something which is apart from the testicle itself. So usually, sometimes, patients can come to a doctor with what looks like a third testicle.
Oh my goodness.
Some might think it's an advantage, but it's really a cyst which forms from the sperm pipe.
So a cyst would not be within the testicle.
It's a part.
It would be
It's another structure.
So that you don't really worry about,
That's
but you
it.
should
But
still see to it.
obviously an ultrasound is the key, because the testicle, although can be examined and we can be pretty well sure whether it's malignant or not. But an ultrasound will definitely show us whether it's a solid
Mass.
lump or mass within the testicle or a cyst which is filled with fluid outwith the testicle. So when one is examining the scrotum, because it's really a scrotal examination, not a testicular examination, one has to differentiate between something which is within the testicle and something which is outwith.
So if it's outside, then most likely it is not much to worry about.
That's it.
Okay.
Although rarely, because here we're talking about common cancers, there are very rare cases of cancers which form from the epididymis, which is the first part of the sperm pipe.
Okay.
Because if we were to talk about the anatomy of the testicle, first of all, is an organ that developed near the kidneys at the back. So that is why when there are baby boys, it is very important that the testicle would have descended into the scrotum. Because there's a passage that the testicle goes down to find its way into the scrotum, and that has a function as well. Because the testicle works best at around 2 degrees centigrade, less than the core body temperature. So that is why the organs of men are superficial.
Hanging outside.
That's it. Because they are obviously the same, the origin is the same as the ovaries, but the ovaries work at the core body temperature of 37.2 degrees, and in males it's around 35.
How interesting.
So that is why the anatomy is different. And then, so the testicle itself forms the sperm, and then there is this pipe, the sperm pipe, which is very long and coiled, in which the sperm mature. And then there is another pipe which delivers the sperm to the prostate. And that pipe is called the vas.